I am sure sports. You know me there. I'm coast to coast representing. I mean, I say this is righteous representing for Omar. You don't know, come get the sports over here from near and far. Boy. Me say I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get the sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. I am sure sports, one thing me sure about. When me say sure, that mean me not doubt. Come get the sports, get it over here. Come subscribe, repost and share. If me not sure, that mean me not say it. Know who score, that mean me not say it. Never know no game play, that mean me not say it. If me never see no game, me not know who play. For your sports news, better come over here so. For your soccer news, then come over here so. If you don't love sports, still come over. Yes, sir. For the day, don't you want to love over, yes, sir.
So when it comes on to behavior concerning football, Jamaica is decent. I am sure that if we can get all of these things done, set in place by the end of April, it gives us enough time before the World Cup campaign. Not afraid of no Brazil, no Argentina with these crap of players. We are good enough. Remember, like, subscribe, share. Listen, comment, let me know what your thoughts are.
Jamaican herbs and spices add delicious, bold flavor to your next grilling experience. Flavoring sauce, a marinade, basting, condiment, or topping. Trick Nick Jerk Barbecue Sauce.
Jerk Marinade gives your meats and vegetables authentic Jamaican jerk flavor. The spices are directly from Jamaica. Spices like jerk seasoning, allspice, Scotch bonnet pepper, fresh scallions, thyme, ginger, and garlic. The key ingredients to a great jerk marinade. 0% sugar and low in sodium. You want to try it?
Greetings and welcome to I Am Sure Sports. Again, I am your host, Manning's Man, and I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors. Tricknick are the sponsors of this video. Tricknick is a Jamaican-owned and operated company in Canada, and they use authentic Jamaican herbs and spices to make all their products. They're offering 25% discount on all their products. All you have to do is shop at www.tricknick.ca and use the code, one word, I am sure sports 001, and you'll get your 25% discount. Show them some love as they support the brand I am sure sports. Yeah, and thank you, Tricknick, for your sponsorship. We appreciate it. All right, people. Well, let me give you, this is Schoolboy Football. I'm going to give you some Dacosta Cup scores from Friday, November the 26th. All right. Mannings, dear Mannings School. Mannings indeed. We won again, right? Undefeated all season. First clean sheet of the season. Defeated Petersfield. It was a very interesting game because the coach of Petersfield is a past student of the Mannings High School. In fact, he was the coach at Mannings last year. His name is Godfrey Drummond. We call him Lanky Roy. We defeated Petersfield. Yes, and so that is extremely good news. And we're leading the zone with 2 games to go. We are from Technical High School, and we also have Great Pond to play. Winning either of those is a guarantee that we will be in the second round, but we want to be the table toppers. Also, Veer Technical defeated Kemshill by 3-0. Green Island, surprise, Godfrey Stewart by 1-0. Frome were defeated 1-0 by Rossies. Frome suffering their first loss of the season. Rossies getting their first win of the season. Belfield defeated Bellier by 1-0. And Manchester High School, they gave a dozen to Alston. 1 dozen. Yes. Also, Garvey Maceo, they defeated Fogar Road 3-1. Heard that there was some controversy in that game, as Fogar Road had a goal that was called back, field was waterlogged, and it may have been blown off before time. Old Harbour defeated Central 3-1. And Brownstone hammered St. Mary High School by 7 goals to 0. Brownstone out of St. Anne. That is over in the Manning Cup. Notable fixtures: Calabar suffered a second loss. They were defeated 1-0 by Charlie Simit. I mean, that came as a surprise to many. Many were expecting Calabar to go through. They're in a very, very sticky position. No, Jamaica College hammered St. George's 6 goals to 0, which is putting their qualification into problems right now. Kingston High, after defeating Calabar in their last game, they picked up another point, drawing 0-0 with Belair. And Wolmer's had their first win of the season. They defeated Clancarty by 3 goals to 0. And so that's your the Manning Cup, Dacosta Cup scoreline from the game yesterday. And Monday, we have our show when we'll be doing extensive coverage of the game. Now, and we are also going to discuss what really happened to St. Mary's College, their withdrawal. Because there was an interesting article in the Jamaica Observer that we are going to cite and share with you some details from it that is suggesting that the reason why St. Mary's College suffered is because they weren't able to use players because they were not vaccinated, right? And many people are up in arms about that because they are saying that vaccination is not mandatory even in the adult population. So why is it mandatory for students to be vaccinated to play in an ISA-run competition? And this is part of the reason. So it is being suggested that St. Mary did not withdraw because of the losses, but withdrew because of the low vaccination rate of the team. And they weren't able to field the best possible team. Now, we're going to give you some more details as we do some research. We're going to give you some more details come Monday when we'll have Neil Oxford, we'll have Paul Maxwell, Chris the Sports Guy, and we'll also have Javan Parchment on our schoolboy football show. Listen, before I give you some more info about the big derbies coming up this weekend, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Very, very important. That is how you keep us growing and keep the work going. Now, I'm going to give you some Dacosta Cup fixtures. Very notable clashes. Derby games I'm going to give you. Over there are many games that we could talk about, but specifically, I want to talk to you about this game. Very important game. The game between Yarcastle and Ocheria Side. That's a Senton Derby. Big game. Then in Clarendon, today, you have Glenmuir going up against Clarendon College. That's the next big derby game. You will also have, as a next big derby game, in the same Clarendon, you'll also see Lennon going up against Edwin Allen. And over in St. Elizabeth, the marquee game will be Monroe College going up against BB Coke. But there's also an interesting St. Catherine derby that will be going on, and that is Dintil versus Charlie Mount. I mean, some very interesting games over there in the Dacosta Cup. Whoa. Some mouth-watering clashes happening over there. Yes, so look out for those games today because they will shape how the fixtures and how the season will pan out for these teams. But so look out for those games today. Very interesting in the Dacosta Cup. That is in the Manning Cup. There are a couple of very interesting fixtures as well that will be determining the shape of the zone or how the zones will be. So we're going to give you a couple of those fixtures to look out for today. And then as the games go on today, we are going to give you the score line. All right, for those games. Kingston High, well, they played yesterday. Jonathan Grant and Camperdown clash. That is first playing second. the St. Catherine Derby, you will see St. Diego going up against Jose Marte. And so those are some of the marquee games, two of the marquee games over there in the Manning Cup over this weekend. In fact, today. And the Papine St. Catherine game could shape what happens in that particular group with Mona and also with Kingston College. And so those are the fixtures to look for today in the Manning and Dacosta Cup. It is poised to be a very interesting season, and we're looking forward to it. Congratulations to Charlie Smith, who surprised Calabar, and also to Jamaica College, Duncan Mackenzie with a brilliant performance. But listen, I also want you guys to remember um, this. Monday, we have a big show coming up that we're going to discuss more about the St. Mary College issue and what is the face of Coach Layla out there at Calabar. Will he still have a job come Monday morning? Is this a big failure for Calabar this season? So we'll discuss that on Monday in our show. Again, remember to like, share, and subscribe to I Am Sure Sports. This has been a good one, people. Thank you for continuing to support the channel